You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Alperon Şengün, Doncic out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. The three for Doncic. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with the three, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Leonard. From Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted, number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there it is for him. Irving's got 8.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Evan Mobley is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Harden. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Irving against Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Warriors. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Markkanen and then for Boston. Jalen Williams is checked in for Mobley. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James Harden. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back over to you, Kevin.
Hallie LaForce with the report. Hey, Hallie, thanks. And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Edwards has come in for Amen Thompson. Mobley, he's checked in for the Celtics. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Cade Cunningham. From deep, Williams. Boston, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 5 to the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Golden State moving the ball around. Nobody near Irving. That one wide left.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
They want to lean on that perimeter game. I get that. But being one-dimensional, guys, look, it just makes it too easy to...
And now, not a bad time. And that is a wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kyrie Irving is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wembenyama in at the 5, down low. Edwards looking it over. SGA against Irving. Shot clock at 5. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Edwards against Doncic. Edwards can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Brown the pass to SGA. The kick out to Brown. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The size, the shooting touch. Wembenyama is unreal.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
SGA, good.
Yeah, and good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Edwards, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Warriors on top. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Celtics, Alperen Sengun out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the 2. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sengun. Oh, what a play inside.
Punishing the rim right there. Sengun.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Sengun with this screen on Irving. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Warriors leading by 4. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Towns, 3, good.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's lose a 3. Trained from outside.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembenyama reels it in. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Celtics on offense. 8-point game. Puts up a deep 3. No good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,
God keep our land.
Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals tours. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Jalen Johnson is out there with Wagner. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard spot.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Maxey passes to Jokic. Barnes against Johnson. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. Maxey, and that's good from 17 feet.
And that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Here's Curry. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
And Maxey, here we go. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Curry. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Bulls, Maxey out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Caruso. Barnes a screen. Shot is up. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Siakam outside. Randle inside. Defended by Thompson.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Some changes for Toronto. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Thompson. Trey Murphy comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Curry in for Caruso. Then for Chicago, Jokic is checked in for Julius Randle. Wagner comes in for Buzelis, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Maxey. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from 3.
Pass to Durant. Wagner with a steal. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1 frame. That 6'10 wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Here's Curry. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everyone.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't led. All right, guys, let's swing. And that's it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
We've got Trey Murphy. Barnes is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Curry for 3. Oh, Curry from way out there.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Durant. He gets it in there.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Outside Johnson. Back to Maxey. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Johnson passes to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. It's all tied in Toronto. And fourth quarter basketball will be... Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Donovan Mitchell out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. Here's Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Curry against Maxey. It's good!
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Maxey jams it home!
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic screen. Johnson. No good from 3. Here's Durant. To take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Gobert against Jokic. Mitchell outside. The free ball is down.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Curry looking it over. Tries from 19. Count it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And there is the triple! A big three-pointer!
After the rule number 4 is overturned.
Headed to the scorer's table to review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And they will count it. After checking out the replay, they rule that the shot was off in time.
Just an amazing finish. And thankfully, replay gives the officials a break on what would have been a terrible missed call.
Thanks for bringing joy and energy to tonight's contest.
Excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. All out there with Tyler Hero. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center. Giannis' a screen on Powell. And Giannis throws it down.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Now, here's Zubac. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed it. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
On the wing, Giannis. Zubac defending. And Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Zubac. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ball kicks to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Powell.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, LaMelo takes a bunch of threes, and that really helps this team spacing.
And Sarr throws it down.
That's how you do it, big fella, with power. Yes.
Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Ball. Shoots the three. Another three for Denver.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball. And good that time. Ball's got 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Nuggets guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Jeremy Grant is out there with Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Derek White. And it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Alexander Sarr, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ingram. Avdia's checked in for White. And Murray subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Giannis kicks to Avdia. To the middle. Kick out to Giannis. Good! Giannis from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third
quarter. We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense.
Taking a closer look. And that is it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So out there for the Nuggets right now. Porzingis is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ball in at the 1. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Porzingis. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Murray outside. Sarr sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Porzingis sets the pick for Ball. His three-pointers off the mark. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. For 3, Murray, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Murray against Ball. Out to Porzingis. Over Giannis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Antetokounmpo, Austin Reeves out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Sarr in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's good.
Yeah, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Ball. Murray rips down the board. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside, Avdia. Now Murray puts up the 3. It's off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Cleared away by Avdia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Here's Murray. Now Sarr. Avdia outside. And get the 3. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But, hey, never say never. I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They're trying to get back in this thing, and they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And an intentional foul right there. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. Foul. Ball fires. Schar pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for Minnesota.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good.